Hey, this is Tarita Avance Spicer, and you are watching Just Living and Sit. Started this movement to inspire, encourage, and motivate women to live their life with intentions. I'm going to sit down with some awesome ladies from various backgrounds, and they are going to share their stories and their journeys, and we are going to laugh, cry. It's just going to be an awesome time. So I hope you like, follow, subscribe so you can get the notifications when a video drops. And let us know what you think. Their social media handles will be at the end. If you want to reach out to those ladies and give them some encouragement, motivation, see how you can get involved with whatever they have going on. I hope you enjoy it. So thank you for watching. Hello, I am Tarita Avance Spicer, and I am with...
Hi, I'm Victoria Lewis.
Okay, so we're going to get this started this time.
Okay, we're going to do it.
Yeah, so I know you from our sister circle, which I met you through your mom because of me being a part of the sister circle. And then as we started growing, then other ladies came aboard, and then that's when I met you. And then we also figured out that we kind of crossed paths because you went to preschool with my son.
Yep.
And yeah, that's so interesting. So then, yeah, when your mom had brought that up and we started talking about stuff, and I'm like, oh, wow. Like, we started remembering different times we've interacted with each other, but still didn't really know who each other were.
Didn't even think about it like that until now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So I mainly wanted to interview you because you were just you're younger, but I also wanted to interview every one of the ladies that was a part of the sister circle because you all inspire me and motivate and encourage. I mean, like, we all have grown so much over the last couple months just from our interactions with one another because we I don't know, we really uplift one another and we talk about positive things. And anytime somebody says that there's something that they want to do or that they're thinking about or meditating on or visualizing or trying to bring to life, like, we really rally around one another. So I just really wanted to interview all the ladies, and I am thankful that you wanted to sit down and talk to me.
Oh, I'm thankful for you having me here. I'm very honored to be part of this beautiful journey that you're on.
Thank you. So I just wanted to kind of start with letting you share what it is that you're doing or what you've done or what you want to do with yourself.
Okay. So I'm 20, like you said. So I am the youngest. I'm like the baby when it comes to the sister circle. So it's just amazing to see all my wise big aunties and mamas and just passing down the wisdom and knowledge that you guys are to me, so I can share it with my generation in the world like you guys are doing right now. So I recently transferred from Iowa State University to DMAC Community College here in Des Moines, Iowa, just because of my happiness and just me wanting to live my life to the fullest with no regrets. So I'm currently classified as a sophomore right now. So I spent a year and a half, so 2 semesters and a half semester at Iowa State University, which is also a PWI, which means a predominantly white institution. So of course, living in my skin, black skin, it's gonna be a different culture shock. Like when you're in Iowa State on campus and you look around and not let people look like you, act like you, talk like you. It's just how Iowa kind of is.
Right.
But so yeah, I transferred because I just wasn't happy there. The environment just wasn't for me. My major and the things I was studying, it didn't take my interest. Although I made good memories, met a lot of great new people and had amazing friends, it's just I still wasn't happy there. Waking up every day, I'm like, oh, here I go again. Like, who wants to wake up like that? Like, who wants to start their brand new day with that attitude? So after winter break, I decided that I don't want to go back to Iowa State. I'm not happy there. The scholarship that I had, it only reached so far. So the scholarship awardees like myself, well, used to be me, they could only major in the STEM field, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. So I love science, I love all of that, but it's not my passion to where I want to make a career out of this.
Yeah.
So I transferred to DMAC to major in liberal arts, which is my true passion. I love and live for just the creative arts like dance, music, art, theater. I love that stuff. So I'm excited that I'll be starting my summer courses at DMAC.
That's
waking
good.
up every day happy.
And driving a few minutes to school.
Yeah, and even just saving money. Like, I'm saving money at DMAC. I know I'm going to meet amazing new people there as well. And I'm thankful for Iowa State. It definitely taught me a lot of good life lessons that I needed to learn. It really pushed me out into the more adult world and perspective. But I just knew my time there came to an end.
Yeah.
I just knew. Yeah.
That's good. Want to go into singing and
yes, I love singing. It's my passion.
And then also we have a fashion show coming up.
Yes.
So my line is going to be in the fashion show, my lingerie line. Right. And then you're going to be one of the models for one or many of the different brands that are going to be on stage.
I'm excited. I've never done a runway show before. A legit runway show I've never done. I've done like a little store.
Yeah. It's going to be really nice. I'm excited. What are some things that you have overcome, or like things that you have either overcome or just things that are a big deal to you that you've gotten through? Or
okay. One of the many things I've overcome and still overcoming is the standard of beauty. Usually in America, you'd see like the Europeanized beauty, which is like white, fair skin, long, silky hair, just the standards of white beauty. It's not even just beauty, it's white beauty that was really kind of being forced and portrayed in America's society, especially mainstream media. So like I said, I'm 20, so I was born in 99, so growing up, and not even just for me, but for a lot of black women growing up and seeing TV and social media, you usually see beautiful women that don't look like you.
Yeah.
So it's like this mental message come through, and it's like, okay, if this is beautiful, I'm the exact opposite of this.
Right.
So it's like, what exactly are you calling me without directly calling me? You know what I mean? So I definitely had to face that struggle growing up, but I'm pretty sure every beautiful black woman did, of course. So definitely that. I went natural, and then when I was in the 8th grade, I cut my hair all 7 inches of straight permed relaxed hair and went natural to a little baby fro that I was so proud and happy of. And that goes back to just that need for positive black representation when it comes to bringing up children into older beings. I've actually watched my mom cut her hair off and went natural, and I actually cried because I'm like, no,
Aww.
What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I've so after seeing how much she's actually grown into this more beautiful spirit, I could just see how liberated she was and how free she was, and how much her hair was actually healthy and growing even more. So I was like, wow, like, I'm gonna do that. So 8th grade, I cut all 7 inches of my hair off and basically shook the whole system, the whole school system. I walked in those doors and everyone's like, what happened to Victoria? Who let her do this? I had a little baby fro, and I was so proud of it though. That was definitely a culture shock. Like, not everybody is going to embrace my blackness the way I want them to. And this was 2015, so natural hair and big chops, and that wasn't even thought of back then, honestly. And if it was, you was definitely looked at a certain
Everybody
way.
Was looking at you.
Yeah.
Even black women was like, wait a minute, girl, we don't show folks this side of us. Like, this is what we do at home.
Yeah, so even just that hair journey took me through a lot of good and bad times. I remember being called a boy. Like my back was turned, and it was like some administrative staff at school. I don't know. And then he called me a boy, so I was like, I was really hurt about that. And, I'm in the 8th grade, so the littlest things matter back then. And so time moved forward, and I was a sophomore in high school. And I remember I was in choir class, and I think I was like probably 3 black kids out of like a class of like 20 white kids. And so I remember my hair being my cute low fro, actually. Baby hair is laid. You wish. Anyways, I remember she compared my hair to a toilet brush, and I was so bent up, out of shape about that. And like in that moment, I was just like, I didn't let it faze me, like, to the naked eye, like, I'm going to keep my composure, because that's probably what they want to see, is me go off being the crazy, angry black girl. But no, I kept my composure. I walked out, called my mom. I cried, actually, just to get those emotions out.
Yeah.
But she was like, I actually told her, too, that I wanted to go back to relaxed hair, now that I remember it. I was like, no, I don't want to be natural anymore. I just want to go back to my natural hair. Then my mom was like, are you serious? Like, are you sure? I'm like, no, like I'm not gonna go back. I was just saying that out of emotion and just hurt. But yeah, I just realized that not everybody is gonna embrace my beautiful blackness the way they are. Until now, everybody want to be black, look black, and but don't want to take the black struggle that comes.
I was gonna say the journey.
Yeah, the journey. So, but yeah, that's definitely one of my biggest challenges. Not even challenges, accomplishments that I've kind of exceeded. So now, looking at my experience and my journey and reflecting on that, I want to continue to help black youth with just knowing their worth and seeing their beauty and seeing their magic that they want to keep so, like, hidden and suppressed so much. So I definitely believe in positive black representation. Like, I really, really do. Books, movies, like anything that's just positive.
That's one of the major things that inspires me about you guys as a generation. And like, even with my daughter, she's 16, and she's never had a perm, but I used to like keep her hair. Sometimes I would like press it out, flat iron it or whatever. Right. And she used to love having her hair. She's like, I want you to press my hair out. And she wanted to flip her hair and everything. And then I think it was about 6th or 7th grade, she started learn how to do her own hair. And I think about 7th, 8th grade, well, no, she went to Japan, I think, when she was in 8th grade.
Oh, wow.
She went on the exchange program.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but it was about that time when she was just like, I don't want you pressing my hair out no more. She's like, I'm going to start wearing my hair. And I was just sitting there looking like, do you know I would have never even, because I'm like, wearing my hair natural when I was that age, I'm like, nope. I used to have my hair permed and pressed.
Yes.
It was a wrap. I mean, there was no wearing my hair natural. I did not realize my natural hair until I was, in my late 20s. When I started, it was like around 28, 29 when I put my last perm in my hair. And then after I stopped putting perms in my hair, I was dyeing it because I started getting gray hair in middle school. So
Me too. I had like little streaks of silver hair all around my edges.
Let them just embrace them. And now I look and I'm like, it's a fashion trend for people to dye their hair gray. So people are always like, do you dye your hair? I'm like, no, my hair has been gray forever, but I don't dye it anymore. I don't put perms in it. But just like, even with her and her friends, just watching all of them, everybody got their little puff balls and their braids and stuff. And I'm like, I wish I would have been that secure in being a black girl. I just love the whole black girl magic, melanin pop and all that stuff that everybody says. I'm like, I just love it because it's so inspiring and encouraging, and that's what it's always should have been like for us growing up. Because I mean, I had my experiences with being at a predominantly white elementary and then middle school, and then culture shock when I went to Roosevelt, and that was so diverse.
Yeah,
and I
so
had
high
not been
school.
used to being around that many black people. And I'm like, okay, this is a different experience. Even though I knew a lot of people,
Right.
it was just a different experience of being around more black girls and
Right.
learning our style, which, I mean, we all, you know, girls, period. There's stuff that we all like, but there's just
Yeah.
something about
Us
being,
that can't be
that just,
replicated or
just being a black
duplicated.
girl. There's just things that are just so different about us, and just embracing our shapes.
Right.
I just remember being like in middle school, and I used to always try to wear stuff that would cover my butt. I'm like, oh, my butt, it's so uncomfortable, because I'm like, everybody, nobody's got a big butt but me, and I'm like, this is so weird.
It's
I'm like,
so
I don't want
funny
people looking at me
how,
now.
like, it's just funny how times change, because back in my high school, if you got a big butt, baby, you're bad. And it's like it's either you have it or you don't, and it's not even about butts, but it's just crazy.
Just having curves, period.
Yeah.
Like, women embrace
Right.
their curves, and they did not used to.
Right.
I mean,
Very true.
not at all.
Yeah, I know. I was just like your daughter. Like, I wanted hair down my back, and I want to flip it and swing it. And, yeah, I remember once I walked out that hair salon, I just cried. Like,
When you chopped it or when you permed it?
When I chopped it
Oh.
and walked back, paid for it and everything, sat back in the car, and I just cried, like, oh my gosh, I look like a boy. What did I just do? And I could tell my mom felt so bad, but I'm happy I did it though. So now I'm still natural. Woo woo.
Yeah.
The curls will be out this summer. But yeah,
I'm learning a lot about my hair. Like,
it's cute.
I'm always trying new things, and then, like, if my daughter tries something, then I'm like, well, how did you do that? So we're always like swapping ideas, and we have
each
totally
other.
different hair textures too. So then there's like
Yeah, me and
something
my
she
mom,
can
too.
pull off, I can't, or vice versa. And she's
Yeah.
like, when I did my hair like that, and I'm like, well, we'll just try a different product, or we'll try something else.
I
But
think my mom's like a 3B, and I'm like
I don't
a
even know
4C.
what I am. I just know my
There's a
hair and her
little
hair.
chart.
Yeah.
There's
I'm gonna have to
little
look that
curl
up. Okay, so who or what would you say is your inspiration for what you do or what you want to do?
Definitely my mom, hands down. Like, that's my whole heart. Like, she's my rock, like, for real. It's her and, the creator and universe, but she's my teacher. Like, she's who I look up to, like, and it's been that way ever since I was born. So she definitely just taught me how to move just beautifully, like, as a black woman in America. And even like I witnessed her, like, just being a single mother to me and my older brother, and just all the the hard work that she's done to make sure that we had, and her as well, had everything that we need. So she definitely inspires me just to become like her, if not better. Just a big heart, just very creative and wise. Like, I get all my knowledge from her. I get my knowledge about how to meditate, and just she always taught me, you teach people how to treat you.
Mm-hmm.
So she's always just taught me how to move accordingly and just be a boss in this world. And she's learning every day herself. So I really do appreciate her. For real.
That's so sweet. Oh,
She just taught me
I love
how
it.
to be amazing.
Your mom is awesome. She is. She has been a big part of my life in the last couple months since we connected in this area, in this time. So she's like really encouraged me to be more confident and stronger in myself. And so there's been a lot of times where I've kind of called her or sat over here and talked with her or whatever. And I'm thankful for that connection, and then being included in the sister circle, because it's a big deal for women, because we've always been taught that black women cannot work together,
Right.
and that we don't have the best interest for each other, and that it's like us against us,
Right.
us against them or whatever. And there are a lot of women that I've interacted with just since I started my blog and just doing some other different things or whatever, that I'm noticing that that's all we've seen lately is Black women like rooting for each other and like clapping for each other. Like it's not a secret thing anymore. Like, oh, I want to see her do good. It's like, no, that's go sis. Yeah, I'm like, mess it up. Period. That's like the biggest. I mean, it's just the most, it's amazing feeling like being where we are right now, because we're really lifting each other up, and it's like everybody's just sitting there clapping for each other. There's not everybody is going to be happy for you, because that's just people. I mean, people are going through things, and so it's hard for them to be happy for other people. But for the most part, you just hear the claps and you hear the cheers. You don't hear all that negativity.
Right. You really don't. I definitely say like that unity is beautiful, and she definitely taught me that as well. Like, because of course, like you're definitely how can I say this? Your friends and like the people that you hang around, they reflect you and like your behavior and your mindset. So I definitely I thank her for having just such an amazing circle. So I want to thank you and all the beautiful women in Sister Circlehood as well, and just all the people that she's allowed me to meet, and just kind of just let me see beyond her strength, like see other people's strength as well. So
that's important for all, especially all parents, to not only just think about the people that you have in your life, but the people that you have your kids around.
Right.
Because not only do those people affect you, but they also affect how you raise your kids and how you interact with your kids. So when you are around people that are negative, or they got a lot of drama or a lot of things going on, it tends to rub off on you, and then when you take that back home. So just having a strong circle of people that motivate you, and then just everybody encouraging one another, I think it just makes everyone stronger and everyone shine brighter and everything. So it's a great feeling. So those are my only questions that I have. Is there anything else that you'd like to share about yourself?
Stay tuned. I'm on the come up. That's all I can say. From this point on, I'm on the come up. You've seen it here first with Miss Tarita. She's amazing. Stay tuned for her bra line. Hey. My YouTube channel is currently in the works right now. My plan is to get it out by summer. So you'll see amazing summer vlogs and just my whole my new college experience.
Yes.
Definitely. And she mentioned the modeling thing, so stay tuned for that. And I just want to thank you for allowing me to be on here.
Thank you for sitting down with me. I will include all of your social media handles so people can start following you now, so they can be up to date when you launch that blog, drop that in there and everything. So, yes, thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate your time. Give me a hug. Ooh, good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's fun.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Thanks.